Back at Frankfurt, Twin Valley League Tournament 2019. Coverage brought to you by Clay Center Business Association, Michelle Tesoro Photographer, michellslens.com, and by Blue Valley Telecommunications. Getting set for a boys' fifth place game, identical to what you just heard. It'll be Valley Heights and Axtell over here. The other gym, seventh place, still looking for a final on that they had finished by the time I got down there, have not got the final. Blue Valley was up on Donovan West in a girls' seventh place matchup. Boys' seventh place matchup taking place at 2:30 in the North Gym, Washington County and Frankfurt. Over here, it will be Valley Heights and Axtell. Valley Heights comes in at 5 and 6. Axtell at 6 and 5. Both of these teams out on the floor warming up. Still about 5.5 minutes out. And again, coming up at 3, we'll have Clay Center Tiger basketball coming up for you. Rocky Downing is in Hillsboro. As soon as he's ready to go, we'll send you there for Tiger basketball. Here, still about 5 minutes out. It's Valley Heights and Axtell, fifth place boys matchup coming up.
Show the world who you've become and who you want to be with your senior portrait. Michelle's Lens will zoom in on your personality, ambition, taste, and style, and we'll have fun doing it. Hi, I'm Michelle Tesoro. During your paid session, we focus on you with outfits, props, and scenery. And then we focus on the free 36 free wallet sizes to share, free images for social media, and a free flash drive. Senior Portraits by Michelle's Lens.
Earn a $20 credit for each new customer you refer to Blue Valley Telecommunications. The more friends you refer, the more money you save, earning up to $240 per year. Each friend you refer to Blue Valley will earn a $20 credit as well. Just make sure he or she tells us your name when signing up for a new service with us. Contact our office today to start earning.
www.bluevalley.net.
Whether you are putting appliances in your home, business, or rental property, Wall's True Value of Clay Center has an appliance for you. We carry KitchenAid, Whirlpool, General Electric Cafe, General Electric Profile, General Electric, and Hot Point appliances in a variety of finishes, colors, and sizes. Come see us 7 days a week at Wall's True Value in downtown Clay Center or call 785-632-2851. Once again, 785-632-2851.
Need oil? Kramer Oil Company has you covered. They now carry 3 oil and lubricant brands to ensure your farm and trucking equipment always runs smoothly. Check out their new value price line or a premium line like Sinclair or Mobil. Not sure which is right for you? Kramer Oil can find one that meets your needs and your budget. Delivery to Clay, Washington, Marshall, and Riley counties, or receive a $25 discount if you pick up your drum or tote at their Marysville office. Visit KramerOil.com for details.
Back at Frankfurt, Phil Casper along with studio engineer Bernie Fancella getting set for a boys' fifth place matchup, Valley Heights and Axtell. North Gym is Washington County and Frankfurt boys playing for seventh place in that game. Earlier, you heard Axtell fall to Valley Heights in the girls matchup of the fifth place game. Seventh place in the other gym, Blue Valley did beat Donovan West 53-45. Now, coming up at 3 o'clock, we'll have Clay Center Tiger basketball. We'll get you to Hillsboro as soon as Rocky is ready with that. We'll give you look-ins at this game, and then the third place game coming up is the boys matchup, Centralia Blue Valley over here. North Gym for the girls, Clifton Clyde taking on Centralia, and then the 2 championship games, Hanover Lady Wildcats taking on Frankfurt, and the Hanover Wildcats taking on Clifton Clyde in the boys matchup. Just a couple of minutes out from the start here in Frankfurt. Again, when Rocky is ready, we'll get you to Hillsboro and the Clay Center Tiger girls. They are coming up at 3 o'clock. We'll bring you back to Frankfurt when we're ready in about 2 minutes. Twin Valley League coverage continues here from Frankfurt.
Taking control of your grain marketing means having enough storage on your farm. To maximize profits, have you considered adding storage for next year? Right now, D&K Agri-Sales is offering early bird discounts on all grain bins and handling systems for winter installation. This discount is available on both materials and labor, so place your order now. For more info, visit dnkagrisales.com. This material and labor special offers deep discounts for winter construction on grain bins and handling systems. Visit dnkagrisales.com today.
Sick of multiple medical bills and surprise charges? Clay County Medical Center has partnered with MD Save, which allows you to save 60% or more for many services including MRI, CT, lab work, and therapy services. This new program makes healthcare affordable by offering a single price for your procedure. Shop from over 100 common healthcare procedures in our radiology, lab, and therapy departments. It's as easy as shopping online. Visit us at mdsave.com/ccmc to get started.
It's a new year for a new chance for new internet. Make your New Year's resolution for faster internet come true with Twin Valley Pulse Internet. From working at home, gaming, communication, and entertainment, Pulse Gig Internet is what you want. Get lightning fast, reliable internet service for only $99.95 a month. No contracts and no phone line are required. Having the fastest provider might be your ticket to the coolest kid on the block status. Call Twin Valley to find out more at 800-515-3311.
Customer satisfaction is the #1 goal at Ray's Apple Market. And with the ever-changing product lines, along with the changing needs of today's families, it's a real challenge. But a challenge they're happy to take on throughout the store, from the produce department to the frozen foods, and from the meat and dairy departments to the bakery and deli. They work to keep up with the current food trends while continuing their old-fashioned values of great customer service. Shop your community-minded, locally owned Ray's Apple Market.
2018 brought us extreme weather, unstable grain prices, and changing profitability for farm producers. At Union State Bank, we're ready for a change for 2019. We're here to help you deal with the individual challenges your operation faces. So if you're ready for a change, maybe it's time you make the change from Union State Bank. Start the new year with a new bank and a new outlook. And check out our new checking accounts that can pay you to bank with us. Union State Bank, your local hometown bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Frankfort. Coverage of the 2019 Twin Valley League Tournament brought to you by Wallace True Value and Lumber Clay Center, Kramer Oil, and Southeast Community College. Starting lineups are being announced. For Axtell, Quinn Busing, a 6'1 junior, Jonah Porting, a 6'3 senior, Hunter Cook, a 5'9 senior, Derek Busing, a 6'1 junior, Nate Busing, a 5'9 senior. For Valley Heights, Cameron Beardsley, a 6-foot sophomore, Cole Coggins, a 5'9 junior, Jackson O'Toole, a 6-foot sophomore, Evan Haynes, a 6'1 sophomore, and Bryson Kenworthy, a 6'5 sophomore. Looks like teams will get their final instructions. And again, we'll get you to Hillsboro, Rocky Downing, Clay Center Tiger basketball when we get a chance. They're scheduled to go at 3. We'll have you there for the start of that game. Kenworthy and Porting jumping at center court in this boys matchup, and controlled by Valley Heights. Cole Coggins, right wing Beardsley. O'Toole inside to Beardsley. Now skips it to Coggins on the baseline. He's going to kick it back up to Beardsley, to Coggins on the baseline. Coggins will work it back up. Looking inside, not much there. He's going to take it to Haynes. Now O'Toole cross court to Coggins. Coggins on the baseline, tries to put up a shot, has it rejected by Jonah Porting. And Porting rejects it and then just takes it away. Here comes Axtell now, other end. Nate Busing, baseline, no, won't go. Rebound, Kenworthy. O'Toole, cross court to Haynes. Now Beardsley, baseline, 15-footer, no strong. Rebound, Kenworthy. Put back by Kenworthy, won't go. Gets it again, tries going up again. Has it knocked off the mark by Porting. Here comes Axtell. Quinn Busing, Cook driving in the lane. No, he can't get the layup to go. And Bryson Kenworthy with the board. Neither team can hit a shot in the first minute and a half of this game. Haynes now on the other end for Valley Heights. O'Toole back to Haynes on the baseline. He'll go to Beardsley. Now they swing it left. O'Toole near the baseline. Back up top to Beardsley. Back to O'Toole. Thinking about 3, but he's going to kick it back out. 2-3 zone from Axtell. Beardsley on the wing. Swings it left. O'Toole lobs it underneath to Kenworthy off glass, and there it is. Valley Heights strikes first, and it's 2-0 early. Valley Heights, much like the girls in a man-to-man. There's Busing, 3, no, won't go. Rebound Beardsley. Here comes Valley Heights in transition, but Axtell back quickly. Inside, Haynes, fall-away jumper, yes, from the right baseline. Evan Haynes hit, and it's 4-0. Inside, oh, what a look inside from Nate Busing to Jonah Porting, and Axtell is on the board. Valley Heights defense just collapsed, and Porting went in uncontested. Get pass now to Kenworthy, is kicked out of bounds. So Valley Heights will inbound. 3 minutes in. 4-2 Mustang lead. 3, Beardsley left wing, no strong. Rebound Porting. Quinn Busing now down quickly. Gets it to Mitch Busing. Back over to Porting on the baseline. Up top to Quinn Busing to Cook. Skip pass inside. Nate Busing in 3 seconds is going to be called on Axtell. So Valley Heights brings it down, and now a steal by Hunter Cook on a cross-court pass. Nate Busing back to Cook. Cook with the lay-in, and it's tied at 4. .4:18 now left in the first. Valley Heights came out to a 4-0 lead, and now 4 straight from Axtell. There's Kenworthy. Across the court, he goes to Coggins. Tries driving lane. Nothing there. Taken away by Quinn Busing. Other end, lay-in, yes. And it's 6-4. 6-0 run now by Axtell. Busing just laid that in. I think he would have liked to jam it, but Valley Heights is back quickly. Did the smart thing and just dropped it in. Haynes now on the other end. Cross court, O'Toole for 3. No, off the mark. Rebound Cook. Here comes Axtell. Down court, Cook inside. Busing, turnaround jumper. Can't get it to go. Off balance. Rebound O'Toole. To Beardsley. Beardsley in transition. No, but he's fouled. That foul is going to be on Jonah Porting, and that's going to send Cameron Beardsley to the line shooting 2. Free throw up and down. 6-5. Axtell with the lead. Beardsley will have one more. Free throw up and out. Rebound Porting. There's Busing. Down court to Werner. To Derek Busing. Out on the wing. Back up top to Clark Werner. Now Porting has it. Quinn Busing, top of the key. 3 ball, yes. Quinn Busing hits 3, and it's 9-5. 9-1 run now by Axtell. Coggins. He'll get it to Trey Martin on the baseline. Cross court to O'Toole. Back to Coggins. Skip pass inside, trying to get it to Beersley. It's taken away by Warner. Quinn Busing again, top of the key three, and that's 2 in a row. And Valley Heights has seen enough. 2:19 left in the first. It's 12-5. Axtell has stormed out to a lead. 60-second timeout on the floor. We'll bring you back after this.
If you're itemizing deductions, Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy can provide you with a history report at your request. They'll print out your prescription list that you had filled or refilled with them in the past year for your convenience. And this service is absolutely free. It's just another reason to make Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy your prescription and health headquarters. They're always there for you.
The Citizens National Bank has a long history of supporting the students of our community, on the mat, on the court, and in the classroom. We are strongly committed to our youth now and in the future. Our support doesn't stop there even when the season is over or when the school year ends. We believe in the value of higher education that is building our future leaders of our country. The CNB offers the student checking. This account will help transition students from being high schoolers to attending any college or other career-driven path. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Well, Coach Adam Schreiner with the timeout after Axtell goes on a 12-1 run and really letting his team have it. They have just really fallen back on their heels. They trail 12-5. They have the basketball. 2 minutes left in the first. Beardsley. Inside pass, Kenworthy. Skips it left. Back to Beardsley. Now to Coggins. They'll go back up top. No, right wing. 3-ball. Trey Martin. And he hits. A minute and a half left. 12-8 now. Axtell trying to answer. There's a 3-ball from Warner. No, strong. Rebound, Coggins. I think Coach Adam Schreiner got the message across. Beardsley now, and thrown away by Martin. And just as I say that, they got out of sync, and Coach Adam Schreiner still a little unhappy. 12-8, minute 15 left in this first quarter. Nate Busing now. And now a steal by Coggins. Coggins now skips it to Martin. Over to Jake Youngerberg. Can't get the layup to go, but he's fouled. Down to 59.9. Jake Youngerberg goes to the line, shooting 2. First free throw strong. That's foul on Nate Busing. Trenton LeCure in the game. Bryson Kenworthy out. Second free throw good. So Youngerberg hits 1 of 2 at 13-9. Down court, Busing in the corner on the baseline. 12-9 is what it should be. We'll see if they change that on the scoreboard. Now driving in the lane. Oh, what a shot by Derek Busing, but he can't get it to fall. Rebound to Valley Heights. It's Trent LeCure out of there with 35. Beardsley on the wing to Coggins, working it right. Gets it to Martin. Up top to LeCure. Beardsley back to Haynes. Now Beardsley on the right side, inside. Youngerberg, shot up and down from Jake Youngerberg for 2 more, and it's 12-11. 6 seconds. Here's Axtell. Hunter Cook with 2. Driving the lane, shot up, and they're going to call a foul. And and are they going to call it on the shot or the floor? They're going to call it on the floor with 1.5. So now Coach Adam Schreiner getting a sub in. Going to send Caden Claycamp in. Valley Heights still having trouble with defense. There's Busing. It's good if it goes, and it doesn't. We're headed to the second quarter. 12-11. Axtell leads when we come back.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
Central Valley Ag is constantly growing to meet member needs. Process Manager James Krackemeyer sees it in the feed mill.
When I started at the co-op, we had 2 mills in our system. Today, we've merged with other companies, so there's a lot of locations.
Mill Manager Ryan Lundeen says there's one focus, meeting the needs and demands of the co-op's farmer owners.
We're in the customer service industry, so seeing our customers happy is the ultimate goal.
Find all the products, services, and locations on the Central Valley Ag website, cvacoop.com. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
All of us at United Bank and Trust would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone in the community for your support and business over the past year. It is our pleasure to be part of the communities we serve, and we are thankful for the relationships we have built and continue to build. Best wishes to you all for 2019 to be a year filled with happiness, success, and good health. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your farm truck or semi is an important part of your farm operation. At TSI Kansas, we know the importance of fixing it right and at a fair price. If your truck needs repaired or serviced, you can trust the skilled mechanics at TSI to get it done right. You can rely on TSI for fast, friendly service every time. Call today at 785-632-5183.
At Hometown Lumber and Hardware, they know that the winter season is the perfect time to tackle those inside projects, and they've got rental tools to help you do the job right. Tools like a floor nailer, a drywall sander and lift, a tile saw, plus a whole lot more in their rental department. Maybe you have an old wood floor to refinish in the living room, tile to lay in the bathroom, or carpets to clean in the bedroom. Whatever your project is, head to Hometown Lumber and Hardware in Marysville for the tools you need.
Back at Frankfort, Phil Casper, joined by Rocky Downing. He's in Hillsboro. Let us know when he's ready to go. Just underway in the second quarter here, and Bryson Kenworthy came out, hit 2, and put Valley Heights up, and now a turnover by Axtell gets them the ball back. So Valley Heights has gone back up 13-12. They'd gone down 12-5. Axtell went on a 12-1 run, and Adam Schreiner had a meltdown on his team, and they got the message. And they are now up 13-12 as they work it inside. And now, again, just as I say that, they throw it away, but Axtell now on the other end just about threw it away. Quinn Busing now in the lane, floater off glass strong, rebound Kenworthy into the hands of Beardsley. Here comes Valley Heights. Up 1, 13-12. Coggins on the baseline, back up top to Haynes. They work it right to Beardsley. He'll go low, now come back up high. Coggins going back right to Beardsley. Beardsley cross court to Haynes. Up top to O'Toole, skip pass inside. Kensworthy backing his way in, and yes, up and down, and now we have a blood timeout. Kenworthy with blood on his jersey. That shot will count by Bryson Kenworthy, but the official quickly seeing he took a shot to the mouth. So Bryson Kenworthy will have to come out. Checking the floor now see if anything's off of there. And now, Coach, it's not coming from Bryson Kenworthy, so now they're trying to figure out where it came from. So they've got it cleared up. It will be Axtell with the ball. They lead 15-12 now. And now they are on a 10-0 run. Now Busing, other end, going up. Creighton Claycamp can't get it to fall. Rather, Quinn Busing can't get it to fall. And now a jump ball is called, and that's possession to Valley Heights. So a 10-0 run right now since the end of the first quarter into this second by Valley Heights. Axtell had gone 12-1, and now 10-0 by Valley Heights to put them back up by 3. 15-12, O'Toole. To Beardsley, there's a near steal by Cook. Beardsley does get it back. And now Beardsley tries driving the lane, and he stepped out of bounds. .4:59 left in the first half, 15-12. Valley Heights with the lead, Axtell with the ball. Quinn Busing now backdoor from Porting, cut off nicely by Beardsley, and jump ball is going to be called. Beardsley and Busing exchange words and a couple of tough looks. Two competitors, and now Beardsley with blood. So he's going to have to come out, and Coach Adam Schreiner having a few words with the official. Didn't like Busing's actions. There was no malice there. It was just good, hard playing by two good athletes. Porting now, back underway. Inside, Cook. What a look inside to Hunter Cook. Up and down for two, and Axtell is just very, very fast and athletic. 15-14. Valley Heights, a very young team. No seniors on this roster, only 2 juniors. The rest are freshmen and sophomores. Now skip pass across court, gets knocked out of bounds by Hunter Cook. 4:06 left in this first half. Bryson Kenworthy has to change jerseys. He'll now be 33. Still on the bench, and that blood is coming from him. He's still having trouble getting it stopped, and now nice move in the lane, little hook shot from Jake Youngerberg up and down for 2. 17-14 now. Valley Heights back up 3. There's Busing. Thought about 3, hands it to Cook, driving in the lane, and now a foul is going to be called on the floor. That's going to be on Cole Coggins. Just a second team foul on Valley Heights, 2 on Axtell. Beardsley back in. With the blood cleaned up off him. Busing now 3 from the corner baseline. Won't go. Rebound Jackson O'Toole. But O'Toole was up. Beardsley skips it back up top to Martin. Now baseline trap is Beardsley. Now Martin driving lane, or rather that's Evan Haynes. He can't finish. Here's Busing now, other end, laying off glass, won't go, but he's fouled. So Quinn Busing will go to the line shooting 2. That foul is going to be called on Trey Martin. Busing's free throw rims out. Quinn Busing had 8 points in that first quarter, hit back-to-back threes on that 12-1 run by Axtell. One more on the way from Busing. And good. 17-15, 3 minutes left in the half. Again, we are connected with Rocky Downing, so when they're ready to go in Hillsboro, we'll get you there for Play Center Tiger basketball. Bryson Kinsworthy back on the court, has it taken away and taken right back by Trey Martin. Again, Kenworthy now wearing 33 after the blood. Loose ball, bodies everywhere. Jump ball is going to be called. And possession, I think, stays with Valley Heights. And it does. Unable to see the possession arrow. So trying to keep track of it doesn't always work out real well. Beardsley with it. 2-3 zone from Axtell. 2.5 minutes left in the half. Haynes. Right side, Martin. Martin has it slapped away right into the hands of Warner, and now a foul is going to be called on Evan Haynes on a loose ball. So we'll go to Axtell. Sporting will inbounds to Cook. Cook to Porting, top of the key. Cross court Busing for three. Can he hit his third? Yes, he can. Quinn Busing has now hit 3 threes, and Axtell has retaken the lead by 1. And Valley Heights may not want to leave Quinn Busing alone. Skip pass inside. Beardsley in the lane. Got to get it up or out of there, and he gets it out. 3 ball from Martin won't go. And a rebound. The foul is going to be called, I think, on Kenworthy. And it is. Kenworthy will pick up his first with 1:54 left in the half. Hunter Cook will walk it down. Axtell has retaken the lead by 1. Cook at the top of the key. Busing, oh, there's a great move by Jackson O'Toole. He's got it other end, lay in. No, he can't finish. And he is hammered to the ground, and he is still down. He's off the floor, and Jackson O'Toole can't get up. Coach Adam Schreiner trying to get the attention of the official as Jackson O'Toole went down, and he is still not up. And now is, and officials hadn't stopped play, and Coach Adam Schreiner making sure they did. Jackson O'Toole comes off under his own power. He hit that mat hard. So O'Toole's going to have to come out. It will be Valley Heights ball. They do stop play for that injury. So O'Toole comes off under his own power. Trenton LeCure in the game with 1:25. Back underway. LeCure on the right wing. Left side, Youngerberg. Up top, Evan Haynes. Back to Youngerberg. Axtell now out in a man-to-man. Now inside, Beardsley driving. Lay-in won't go. Rebound, Kenworthy. They're going to call a foul, I think, on Kenworthy. Nope, they're going to call that on Jonah Porting. Kenworthy had possession, so they do call that on Porting. Lob pass inside. Youngerberg midair puts it right back up, high off glass and good. And Jake Youngerberg now with 7, and now Axtell throws it away, and Valley Heights is going to get it back. 58 seconds left. Valley Heights has gone up 1, 19-18. Down court quickly. Youngerberg out on the wing. Skip pass inside. Beardsley. 5-footer off glass. Good. Valley Heights has gone back up 3, 21-18. 36 seconds. Cook. Right wing, skip pass. Over to Busing. Back to Cook, to Quinn Busing, top of the key, and Youngerberg out on him quickly. Boy, Coach Adam Schreiner applauding that. Now travel is called on Axtell. And Axtell's going to turn it over with 20 seconds. A great job by Jake Youngerberg. They had Quinn Busing set up for a 3, and Youngerberg all over him, and now Coach Adam Schreiner with a timeout. 13.6 seconds left. Valley Heights leads Axtell 21-18 when we come back.
Many seed companies claim to offer the latest genetics, but how many have tested those genetics in soils just like yours? The Oldie Seed Know to Grow research program has fully tested the latest seed genetics in soils that are right in your neighborhood. The Oldie Seed Know to Grow program can recommend the best performing hybrids from technologies like Enlist, Extend, and Liberty Link that will optimize the yield and profit of every acre on your farm. Contact Oldie Seed today.
21-18, Valley Heights with the lead. Coach Adam Schreiner with a timeout. Wants to get his team set up for a finish here as we head into halftime. This has been a good one. Two fast, physical teams. And it's been back and forth. A 12-1 run by Axtell, a 10-0 run by Valley Heights, and now a 3-point Valley Heights lead. Here we go. Kenworthy, long three. Trey Martin, no, he can't hit, but the rebound and follow by Cameron Beardsley. Putback is good. Here comes Axtell. Took, it's good if it goes, and it won't, and we are headed to halftime. 23-18, Valley Heights leading Axtell when we come back.
Life happens fast, and the truth is there's nothing as valuable as peace of mind. I'm Jim Gearham with Midwest Regional Agency. Our goal is to protect you from the unexpected through top-quality insurance coverage that works for your needs, as well as your budget. Protect your business, home, vehicles, crops, and livestock with our variety of coverage options. We can't predict when the unexpected will happen, but we can help you prepare for when it does. Stop by and see me at Midwest Regional Agency in Clay Center.
Welcome to this Subway ad for our all-new Ultimate Cheesy Garlic Bread. How would you like it?
I'll take the Ultimate Bromance.
Extra broy?
Yeah, definitely.
Bro, this Ultimate Spicy Italian made with Ultimate Cheesy Garlic Bread?
I know, bro.
So much melted mozzarella.
And this garlic butter spread, I can't take it, bro.
You know what this calls for.
Bro hug?
It's like we share the same brain, bro.
Bring it in.
Subway, make it what you want. Limited time only at participating restaurants.
It's time for your UVT Top 5. Credit score plays a big role when it comes to borrowing money to make your next big dream a reality. There are 5 main factors affecting your credit score: payment history, amount of debt, length of credit history, new credit, and credit mix. Your current credit score may determine your eligibility for credit and the price you pay for it. At United Bank and Trust, we want your credit to start your dreams, not end them. Visit ubankonline.com for more credit score tips. Equal housing lender, FDIC.
Sick of multiple medical bills and surprise charges? Clay County Medical Center has partnered with MD Save, which allows you to save 60% or more for many services including MRI, CT, lab work, and therapy services. This new program makes healthcare affordable by offering a single price for your procedure. Shop from over 100 common healthcare procedures in our radiology, lab, and therapy departments. It's as easy as shopping online. Visit us at mdsave.com/ccmc to get started.
Well, we're at halftime in what has been a really great game, back and forth. It was a 4-0 start from Valley Heights and then a 12-1 run by Axtell, and then Coach Adam Schreiner with a timeout and got the message across to his Valley Heights Mustangs. They respond out of that timeout with a 10-0 run, and they lead 23-18 at the half. Let's take a look at scoring. We're getting pretty close to sending you to Hillsboro. We are connected with Rocky, so when he's ready, he'll take it. 12 from Quinn Busing. He had 3 threes, 4 from Hunter Cook, and 2 from Jonah Porting. For the Valley Heights Mustangs, they're led by Jake Youngerbergs with 7 from the 6-foot sophomore, 6 from Bryson Kenworthy, 5 from Cameron Beardsley, 3 from Trey Martin, and 2 from Evan Haynes. Gets us to where we're at, 23-18 at halftime. Let's take another timeout. Should be about ready to send you to Hillsboro and Tiger basketball after this.
Central Valley Ag is constantly growing to meet member needs. Process Manager James Krackemeyer sees it in the feed mill.
When I started at the co-op, we had 2 mills in our system. Today, we've merged with other companies, so there's a lot of locations.
Mill Manager Ryan Lundeen says there's one focus, meeting the needs and demands of the co-op's farmer owners.
We're in the customer service industry, so seeing our customers happy is the ultimate goal.
Find all the products, services, and locations on the Central Valley Ag website, cvacoop.com. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Back at Frankfort, coverage of Twin Valley League Tournament is brought to you by Clay Center Business Association, Michelle Tesoro, photographer, michellslens.com, and Blue Valley Telecommunications. Here we're at halftime, boys' fifth-place matchup, 23-18, Valley Heights lead. Yesterday, I spent most of it sending you to the north gym to talk to Rocky Downing. Tonight, I will send you way south to Hillsboro and Clay Center Tiger basketball. Here's Rocky Downing. All right, Flip, thanks. Great call on the first game and a half from the Twin Valley League Championships. We're about ready to go in the semifinals of the Trojan Classic here in Hillsboro. Along with our studio engineer, Flip Casper, will be checking in when the second half gets going in that boys' Axtell Valley Heights matchup there at halftime right now. It's a rematch for the Lady Tigers this afternoon against the Riley County Falcon girls. Let's give you the starting lineups. First for Riley County, 5'10" freshman Jesse Brummett starts alongside 5'6" senior Morgan Vargo. Addie Oliver's a 5'11" senior. Sarah Thomas, a 5'4" junior. And Ames Burton, the 5'9" sophomore. That's Brummett, Vargo, Thomas, Oliver, and Burton for the Riley County Lady Falcons. And for the boys, or for the Clay Center Lady Tigers, it'll be Haley Franson, 5'6" and a senior, averaging right at 3.1 a game and 2.5 boards. Lexi Lively, 4 points a game, a 5'4" junior. Addie Mullen, averaging almost 10 a game, 2.5 assists, 4 assists, 2.5 steals, 2.5 rebounds per contest. The opening tip is going to be controlled by Addie Mullen. Then you have Clara Edwards at 15 a game, a 6-foot sophomore, and 5'6" senior Aaron Hamill at 11 points a contest, and Clay Center turns it over on their opening possession. So Riley County will have it. Clay Center will bring full court pressure at the Lady Falcons. It'll be Brummett to inbound, length of the floor to go, and again, full court press is on. Double team by Mullen, also Lively back there. Now it's Aaron Hamill, long down court pass down the floor, comes to Vargo, lob toward the lane, and they throw it away. So both teams with a turnover on their opening possessions here in Hillsboro. Again, Edwards, Lively, Hamill, Franson, and with the basketball, Addie Mullen for the Lady Tigers here in Hillsboro. Semifinals, Clay Center back to defend their title from last year at Hillsboro. It's Aaron Hamill out top. Right and deep it goes to Lively. In the corner is Franson. Lob down low, short corner, Edwards. Holds there, back to Franson. Takes the three. Now top of the key, it comes around from Lively and left to Mullen. Zone defense by Riley County. Clay Center won the first meeting between these two teams at home. It was a 46-38 ball game. Clay Center trying to go high-low, Hamill to Edwards, and it's taken away by Burton. Up the floor comes Thomas with it. Mullen pressuring out around the perimeter right now. 5 count is on. Thomas picks up the dribble, lobs it to Burton at the point. Ball fake and kick out to the right wing for Vargo. Vargo turns the corner left, kick to the corner. Thomas has it. Starts to penetrate, hands it off to Addie Oliver. Now the lob inside the lane, and both teams have had 2 turnovers on their first 2 offensive possessions of the game. So maybe some jitters in this semifinal matchup between two teams that know each other very, very well. 6:40 to go in the opening quarter. Lively goes left to Mullen. Now back out to Lively. High post. Edwards has it. Kick left. Mullen. 3 ball on its way is strong. Rebound, though. Franson gets it inside. Kicks it to the corner. Hamill ball fakes the 3. Steps out with a pass to Mullen. 6.5 to go, first quarter. No score as of yet. Clay Center with the basketball against the Riley County 2-3 zone. Skip pass to Mullen from right to left. Addie back out deep for Lively. High posted comes now to Edwards. Clara kick out for Lively. Right wing is Franson. Clay Center, if they can hit threes, as they have found, they have great success because teams are trying to keep them out of the middle. Now Hamill with the 3 on the right wing, just strong. Rebound weak side, battled for. Edwards fighting for it. Vargo in the mix. It's going to be off of Riley County, and Clay Center will keep the basketball in the corner. 2 minutes, 6 seconds gone by, and no score as of yet. Clay Center does keep the basketball. Mullen will inbound right at the end of the Riley County bench and gets it to Lively and gets it right back. So Mullen has it left wing. Dribbles in toward the elbow, backs it out, now stops and passes out to Lively. Right on the wing is Franson to Hamill, high post, lobbing it low, looking for Edwards. Power dribble, goes strong, wanted contact, didn't get it. Thomas with the rebound. Riley County brings it the other direction. We have learned over the years playing here, and Riley County understands it too. You got to play through everything. They don't call a lot here at Hillsboro. There's a drive down low, batted away by Clara Edwards, picked up by Libby. Down the court, Mullen. Addie attacks the lane. Pass across to the corner. Has Franson. Kick out for Libby. Now up top it comes. Mullen wants the three ball from the point and swishes it home. The Tasmanian Devil puts the Lady Tigers on top. Taz with a shot at the top. Mullen drills it off the kick out from Franson. Now a near steal by Mullen. Thomas runs it down in the backcourt. Now it's taken by Edwards. Clara, the drive right side. On its way off glass and good. And Clay Center's gone up 5-0. The three from Mullen. Edwards the drive off the steal. And it's a 5-0 start. Clay Center with the lead and back on defense in a man-to-man. 4:45 to go. Lob to the corner, Mullen. She can hit it from outside. Starts to drive it, then kicks it away to Vargo. They look down low. Brummett posting. It's tipped by Edwards, picked up by Mullen. 3-on-1 numbers the other way. Mullen across paint. Libby goes strong, is fouled, and she'll step to the line to shoot two. Big-time break by Clay Center after the deflection down in the lane. They had Brummett open on the weak side block, but the high lob pass was tipped by Edwards, picked up by Mullen, and they were off to the races in a 3-on-1 break. 4.5 to work. Clay Center leads 5-0. Libby misses on the first of the two free throws. First attempts for either team, first foul of the game for either team goes against Riley County. Second free throw is also strong, so Libby misses on two of those, and Riley County gets the rebound. Thomas will walk it up the court. Sarah Thomas met by Mullen. Left it goes deep now to Vargo. Morgan Vargo drives the lane, wraparound pass, tipped by Hamill, picked up by Mullen, and Clay Center's off to the races again. Now the ball kicked around for a moment. Mullen dives on the floor, saves it to Franson, and Clay Center will have possession with a 5-0 lead. Midway point opening quarter. Again, they're at halftime at Frankfort. Valley Heights and Axtell matched up in that boys' fifth-place game. Lob down low, great screen inside, and a chance at hoop and harm for Edwards, who has 4. The lob pass from Addie Mullen, who averages over 4 assists per game. They had Hamill and Franson low. Edwards ducked behind that double screen just above the block, and then Mullen put it on the money on the lob. 7-0 on the floor. Clay Center leads it, and a timeout taken by Coach Harold Oliver and the Riley County Falcons. 3:54 remains first quarter. It's Clay Center out to a 7-0 lead.
The Citizens National Bank is ready to provide you with a great borrowing experience, whether you're buying, building, or refinancing a home. We offer first-time home buyer, FHA, VA, and conventional home loans with competitive interest rates on a national level and flexible term options to fit your financial situation. With little money down, we can assist you with getting into your dream house. The Citizens National Bank, mortgage loans with the personal attention you deserve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
3:54 remains here in this first quarter, and Clay Center out to a 7-0 start right now with a 3-ball bomb from Addie Mullen leading it off the top of the key. The very next possession, a steal and a run out for Edwards, and then Edwards able to get back to the free throw stripe here after getting the bucket and the foul. So a chance at an old-fashioned 3. Sophomore's free throws on its way and good. And Clara Edwards has 5 early. Clay Center leads at 8-0. Again, it was an 8-point ball game in Clay Center and tight throughout. The Lady Tigers jumping here early. Full court pressure. Hamill called for a foul in the backcourt. The freshman Brummett was coming to pick up the basketball. Correction, sophomore Jesse Brummett coming to pick up the basketball, coming to meet it. It was fouled by Hamill over the back. 8-0. Clay Center leads. Brummett fires it into Thomas toward the lane. Jump pass in low. Here's Burton. High off the glass. No. Rebound to Franson, and now a foul called against Riley County after the miss. Ames Burton, who had a huge game against Clay Center, 15 points in that first meeting. She also comes off of an 8.8 rebound performance in the opening round win here for Riley County in the girls bracket. They beat Remington to advance easily on Monday. 8-0 ball game, 3:35 to work first quarter. Right, it goes on the sideline to Franson. Back out deep to Mullen. And Riley County back in that zone defense. And we may see the ball flattened just a little bit by Coach Edwards with a 8-0 lead. They work around the perimeter right now, see if they can draw Riley County out a little bit. Here's Maddie Craig out top. Left on the wing is Mullen. Now to Craig. Looks to the post. Not there. To Franson. Skip pass left for Mullen. 3:05 to go here in the opening quarter. Mullen wants the three, hit one earlier, misses here. Edwards back up. No foul call. Now Maddie Craig comes up with a rebound, but there is a foul before the board is brought in, and we're going to see who the foul goes against. They say it's on Edwards. Clara went up through a lot of contact on the initial shot and then went for the rebound. Two bodies fell to the floor in a loose ball situation, and two officials kind of walked together, looked at each other, and they outside official pointed at Clara, and she gets her first foul. So Riley County has it back. Full court pressure here up the court. 3-on-2 numbers, but now Maddie Craig back defensively. Into the game is Danny Wagner, and she'll hand it off to Thomas. Drives the paint. Checked there by Edwards. Now it's a strong move by Brummett. No good. Rebound battled for him. They've got a foul called against Riley County, and it will be Clay Center's basketball still with the 8-0 lead. So it will be Edwards to inbound, and now Riley County is going to make substitutions. Brenna McGuire into the game. Also, and Ames Burton comes out with that substitution. 2:37 to go first quarter. It is Addie Mullen walking up the court. 8-0. Clay Center out to the quick lead. Mullen right and deep for Franson. To the post, looking inside. It's tipped. It goes right to Aaron Hamill. Now Craig on the kick out for three. Bounces off the back iron high and then rolls out over the backboard and out of bounds. Nice movement and a break for Clay Center. The pass inside was tipped by Riley County, but right to Hamill, who then kicked it out to Craig in the corner. 2:20 left first period, 8-0. Clay Center with the lead. They are underway in Frankfort. We'll get you an update at the quarter break here. There's a shot in the corner. Wagner for three, no. Rebound, Oliver battling. Franson keeps it alive, and Edwards has it. Haley Franson heads up play to cap it and keep it alive, and now Clay Center with the basketball, still throwing an 8-0 shutout in this opening period. The offense has been a three-ball from Mullen to start things, and then two field goals and a three-point play from Clara Edwards, who has it in the corner, and she's going to take a three. And it's just strong. Rebound comes off, rattled around. Maddie Craig ends up with it. She'll slide in the lane and kiss it off the window. The sophomore knocks it in. Loose ball. It bounced right into her mitts. She took a strong power dribble and put it up off the window and good. It's 10-0 Clay Center. Riley County to the post. Edwards near steal. It's loose. Oliver comes up with it and tries to work her way around Haley Franson and is called for her first foul. So Franson whistled for the foul. 13 foul against Clay Center. 4 have been whistled against Riley County. Edwards will get a breather, and Jaden Crimmins in. It will be Riley County's basketball from the sideline near the corner. They put 4 out near the half-court stripe. Inbounding will be McGuire for the Falcon. To the corner right. 1:25 to work. 10-0 Clay Center with the lead. Danny Wagner has it left wing. Ball fake and drive. Now tied up with Hamill. She gets it outside to Oliver. To Vargo. Craig on her. Man-to-man defense. Now Crimmins switches off and takes Vargo. 1:10 to go first period. 10-0 start Clay Center. Left wing Oliver. Addie. Ball fakes. Ball taken away. Crimmins with the steal. She will take it right side all the way to the glass. Lay-in is strong, but she is fouled. And Jaden Crimmins will head to the free throw stripe to shoot 2. So Crimmins the pick at the pocket and then drove it right side, had a 2-on-1 with Mullen left, took it strong toward the glass and was fouled on the way in there. 2 free throws coming for the 5'4 junior for Clay Center. 1 minute left in the opening quarter. 10-0 Clay Center the lead, and the first free throw in for Crimmins. Now Reagan Henry off the sideline will give Mullen a breather before the quarter break. 1 minute left in this first period, and Clay Center out to an 11-0 advantage. Crimmins' second free throw. Great release, but short this time. 11-0 Clay Center with the lead. Rebound to McGuire of Riley County. Hesitation move near the timeline. Now stops. Gets it back out deep, and a foul on Aaron Hamill. Trying to reach around Jess Brummett that time and just bumped the body, and it'll be Riley County's basketball on the sideline. That is the second foul on Hamill here early, so something to keep an eye on. Thomas back in for Riley County. 50 seconds to work first quarter. It's Clay Center leading here, 11-0. From the sideline, McGuire will inbound. Vargo has it out deep. 47 to work, first period. Clay Center's thrown the shutout thus far. Brummett has it deep left wing, across to Thomas. Now to the post, Brummett turns, takes it up strong, gets the roll, and a chance at a three-point play. The foul is going to be on Reagan Henry. Jesse Brummett, the freshman, had 13 on Monday against Remington. and has her first bucket here, a chance at an old-fashioned three as she'll step to the stripe here with 38 to work in this first period. Brummett with one free throw coming. And she buries it. And the rosters here are wrong. She's a sophomore for Riley County, so I'll get everything updated on my page. The roster they have in the book has them a class off. 38 to work, 11-3. Riley County scores their first point with 38 seconds left in this first quarter. Clay Center leads it by 8 with the basketball. Addie Mullen and Clara Edwards back in, and Marcy Hamill joins Franson and Craig on the court. Clay Center is going to take it down to the final shot with an 8-point lead. Riley County looks to the sideline, and Coach Oliver says just stay right there. They're in a 2-3 packed in. And so Mullen just holds the dribble down to 11, now 10, and they'll put it in motion here as they get under 10 seconds. Mullen works to the left side. Screen coming from Edwards. Right side, Marcy Hamill. Ball fake to the corner. Craig, a three ball. They say blocked cleanly, and then it gets knocked out of bounds off of Riley County. So Clay Center will have the basketball with 1 second left to inbound. So it's a catch-and-shoot situation. Addie Oliver back in quickly for Riley County. Mullen to inbound. Lobs it out deep. Here's Edwards. Three balls, a buzzer, just short. At the end of one, it's Clay Center an 11-3 lead over Riley County here in the Hillsborough Trojan Classic. Let's take a quick check-in with Phil Casper. All right, thanks, Rock. 33-29. Valley Heights still leads. Get this, Quinn Busing just hit his 6th three, Rocky. His 6th three. He is 6 of 8 from the three-point lane. There's a backdoor look into Beardsley. He misses and now takes it away from Quinn Busing. Body's on the floor, and we'll see who has it. And now Axtell has it back. Rocky, it's a fast, physical game here. It's 33-29. Valley Heights with the lead. Thanks, Flip. The Redhead lighting it up there at the TVL. Quinn Busing with the 6 3-pointers. Here it's 11-3. Clay Center the lead. Let's get a timeout. We'll come back with your second quarter action from Hillsborough.
Hey folks, Bill Rice from the Green Team. Want to kick off the new year right and start 2019 with some gigantic savings on Ram trucks. You can save over $14 grand after rebates and discounts on a brand new 2019 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn truck. This thing is loaded. So come out and see us at the Green Team, 802 West Crawford. You can swing by our lot downtown right across from the courthouse, or you can check us out online at greenteamcars.com.
Again, the Lady Tigers out to a 11-3 lead, and it will be Riley County's basketball to begin the second quarter. Clay Center with 5 points from Clara Edwards, a 3-ball from Addie Mullen. Riley County attacking quickly, and Jesse Brummett has all 5 of their points, and they're back within 6. Clay Center jumped out to that 10-0 or 11-0 lead. They now lead 11-5 with the basketball for the first time. Franson, high post to Edwards. Kick out left for Mullen. Hit 1-3. There's a high post again to Edwards. They kicked again to Mullen. Starts to drive it left between the legs and backs it out. Maddie Craig now with the dribble. Right side deep. It goes to Franson. Top of the key, Craig looks high post. Now to Franson again. Now back out deep toward the half-court stripe. They give it to Addie Mullen. Clay Center with an 11-5 lead and 7:20 to work. We're just into the second quarter. They're nearing the end of the third in that Valley Heights-Axtell matchup at Frankfort. Here's Mullen. Another 3 try off the front iron. Rebound, a long one comes out to Franson. Now she'll kick it back out deep to Mullen. The Franson right side. Short corner right. This is Edwards. Kick to the left wing. Mullen. Addie. Right side. Franson. High post for Edwards. Rips it through. Steps in. Kick out again. Mullen wants another crack at a 3. This one short. Rebound tipped by Edwards, but pulled down by Ames Burton of Riley County. 6:50 left, second quarter. Down the court, Thomas with it. Thomas backs it out. Now gives it off to Ames. Burton, who had 15 against Clay Center in Clay Center in the Den earlier this year when Clay Center won 46-38. Here it's 11-5. Clay Center the lead by 6. 6.5 to go, first half. Thomas has it out deep. Little inside-out game with Burton. Now they back it out near the timeline against the Clay Center man-to-man. Left side wing, Oliver. Ball fake, lobs it low, ended up having to shoot it with the left hand. She was wanting to lob to Burton. It was covered by Edwards, and then her left-handed shot went off the front iron. Back the other way is Mullen. Addie, kick out to Maddie Craig. She'll dribble, drive the lane all the way to the glass, takes it up strong, and Ames Burton with good defense inside cuts it off and ends up with the basketball. 6 minutes to go, second quarter.
Lexi Leiby will be back in for the Lady Tigers at the next dead ball. Thomas has it out top. Right side wing to Vargo. Now Thomas with it. Riley County trying to break down the man-to-man. Marcy Hamill picks up Thomas. Here's Vargo driving the lane to the glass. Wild shot, no good. Rebound, Maddie Craig. Up the court it comes. Mullen's got a one-on-one with Brummett. Hesitation move, little shake and bake. Slides inside. Can't get the shot. The rebound away to Riley County. And then we've got a travel, or is it it's a violation, not a foul. Let's see what they have. Violation on 20. So it must have been a traveling violation. I think it's an interesting call because Addie Oliver had come down with the board. Maybe she stepped out of bounds or she traveled. He's explaining to Coach Oliver, who nods his head in agreement. So it is Clay Center's basketball. They lead right now with possession, 5:28 to work. And the scoreboard is wrong right now. It's 11-5. It reads 11-8. Here's Edwards. Ball fake. Edwards turns, spins, kick out to Franson. Right side wing, shot on the way for three, no. Rebound pulled away by Burton. 5:14 to work. It's 11-8. Clay Center with 11-5 with 5:08 to go in the second period. Kick right, it goes to the high post for Oliver. Ball fake and steps toward the paint. Kick out to Brummett. It's a screen from Oliver to the right elbow. Now to the baseline, a pass to Vargo. Under 5 to go, second quarter. Clay Center leading by 5. Thomas the dribble drive. Cut off by Mullen. Kick out to Brummett in the corner. Double team. Now back out deep, Vargo. Oliver, a good look for three on the right wing, just strong. And the rebound cleared away by Clara Edwards. Averages 8 boards a game along with the 15 points. Yanked one down there, and Clay Center's got it back. Here's Edwards for three on the right wing. Sets and shoots and drills it. And the sophomore has put Clay Center up top 14-6. 4:32 to go, second quarter. Timeout on the court. Flip, let's send it over to you and check in at Frankfurt.
All right, Rock, 36-32 as we start the fourth quarter. Valley Heights with the lead. Quinn Busing now 7 of 9 from three-point land. He's got 7 threes on the night. He's got 24 points. 36-32, Valley Heights lead, fourth quarter just underway.
All right, Flip, thanks. Let's go ahead and get a 30-second timeout here. The Lady Tigers up 14-6.
If you're looking for a solution for living a better life at home with the aid of durable medical equipment, you've come to the right place. Patterson Health Mart has a wide selection of durable equipment such as nebulizers, CPAP machines, wheelchairs, diabetic supplies, and so much more. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy has the best durable medical supplies from the most respected companies. Come in and find the equipment that will make your stay at home comfortable at Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack in Clay Center.
14-6 ball game. Lady Tigers with the lead right now by 8 after the 3-ball knocked down by Clara Edwards. As mentioned earlier, teams are packing it in. They're going to dare the Lady Tigers to shoot it. They can't come pressure. Addie Mullen and company will take advantage of that type of defense. And Riley County sitting back in the 2-3 zone right now. And Clay Center's got a couple of threes. Addie Mullen started the scoring with the 3-ball, and now Clara Edwards just knocking one down puts Clay Center on top 14-6. And now they're sorting some things out at the scorer's table. 4:32 to work here in the second quarter. Again, TVL action continues. They're in the fourth quarter between Axtell and Valley Heights, and now all three officials are going to take a look at the scorebook. So while we have a chance, let's get a break right here. In fact, let's send it over to Phil Casper. We'll see how many more threes Quinn Busing has knocked down.
Well, the biggest headline since we left, Rock, Quinn Busing just missed one. So he's still stuck on 7, and now a foul on the floor. Axtell is going to the line shooting 2. 38-32. Valley Heights leads with 6:18 left in the ball game.
Let's go ahead and get a 30-second timeout. They're sorting some things out at the scorer's table. Back in just a moment.
When you visit Clay Center, you're going to have a great experience and find it memorable. You'll discover small-town charm, unique shops, and friendly people all around. Merchants will be glad to help you find what you're looking for that adds to personalized customer service. The Clay Center Business Association welcomes you to spend a day or a weekend taking in all that Clay Center has to offer. Dine in at local restaurants, take in a movie, or drive through the small but beautiful zoo park. It's a feeling that stays with you a long time.
Well, they are back into action. Riley County able to beat the press down the court. Oliver's 3 no good. Rebound Thomas can't get it down, and Clara Edwards clears it. She'll bring it herself. 4:10 to work, second quarter. Edwards up the left side. Kick out for Mullen. She'll rip through a defender's hands. Now get it to Lexi Leiby. Long 3-ball left wing just rims out the rebound. Batted around. Leiby gets it back. Now attacks the lane and has it knocked out of bounds by Ames Burton. It will be Lady Tiger basketball on the baseline. They lead it now by 9, 14-5. And actually, that's what they were pointing out. It is 14-5, and that's what I have too. And they were wanting to make sure that scored read 14-6. Now Edwards for 3, left wing, a bit rushed, pulled away on the weak side by Oliver. So Clay Center by 9 right now, 14-5. Thomas across the timeline, 3:40 left, first half. In the corner, it goes to Oliver. Maddie Craig on her, skip pass across, and a traveling violation against the Lady Falcons. Oliver shuffled the feet evidently on that skip pass across to Wagner. Riley County substituting Ashton Culp in right now. Oliver will come out. So it's Wagner, Culp, Burton, Brummett, and Bargo on the court for the Falcons. The Lady Tigers have Edwards and Mullen bringing it up with Craig, Franson, and Leiby down the court. 14-5. Lady Tigers lead it by 9. 3.5 to go, second quarter. Right side wing, Maddie Craig to the post. Edwards, great look inside. Edwards will not get the shot. They call it on the floor. She made it, but she won't get credit for it. They call it before the shot was taken, so it will be Clay Center's basketball on the baseline. What a feed, though, from Mad Dog Craig on the right wing inside to Clara Edwards. 3:23 to work, second quarter. Oliver back in now for Riley County, and Burton will get a breather. Addie Mullen will inbound it. Craig and Leiby low, Edwards and Franson high, and they slap the play into motion. Mullen looking low. Kick out left side. Here's Craig. Maddie right to the Leiby. To the corner it goes to Mullen, and now she'll back it out with a dribble against that 2-3 zone. 3:15 to go, second quarter. It's a 14-5 Lady Tiger lead by 9. They have possession here in the second period. 3:10 to work. Mullen with it. Right now to Leiby. Back left, Mullen. Looking inside. Back door for Edwards. Snuck her way in the lane and is hammered down low. Good foul by Addie Oliver to make sure Edwards does not get a chance at the shot, but it will give Clara Edwards a chance at the free throw line. And I don't know how you lose a 15.8 board a night player, but Riley County did. Clara Edwards just kind of snuck in there between two defenders and bowled. Found her on the money. 2 free throws for Edwards. First free throw up and good. And now Edwards, 9 points in this first half. 15-5, Clay Center by 10. 3 minutes left, first half of play. Edwards 2 of 2 at the stripe. One more charity coming here. Up and good. 10 points for the sophomore, Clara Edwards. Caden Crimmins will come on for Clay Center. Leiby will come out. The Lady Tigers go to full court pressure. 16-5, the lead back to 11. That matches their biggest advantage. They got out to an 11-0 lead. Riley County cut it to 6. Now Maddie Craig, pick of the pocket. That ball knocked out of bounds. They'll stay off of Craig to touch it last. She nearly had the pick, and then she did bat it at the last second. Almost went off of Vargo's knee, but it was out of bounds off of the Lady Tigers. Still full court pressuring from the sideline. About three-quarter court Riley County has to go. Into the front court comes Thomas. Crossover against Craig, really giving her fits. Now Thomas gets around the corner, and a foul's going to be called. Illegal screen against Riley County. Ashton Culp called for the illegal screen, freeing up Thomas that time. 2:44 left, second quarter. It's Clay Center with a 16-5 lead. Mullen will look down at a 2-3 zone defense and walk it across the midcourt stripe. Addie right and deep to Maddie Craig. Back out to Mullen, looks left. Nothing there. Now they go right and deep. Now it's left to Edwards. Clara steps in, 15-footer on its way. Rattle strong. Rebound pulled in by Thomas of Riley County. 2:21 to work. We're in the second quarter, and a timeout taken by Coach Harold Oliver of the Falcons. 16-5, 11-point Lady Tiger lead. Let's check in again with Phil Casper.
Red Rock shooting free throws right now. Nate Busing hit the first one. He's got one more. And we have a 1-point game. It's 40-39, 3:39 left in the fourth, and Quinn Busing hit his 8th three-pointer. He's now 8 of 11. 40-39, Valley Heights leads 1, 3.5 minutes left. 8 3-pointers. Steph Curry action from last night he's pulling off there in Frankfurt. 16-5 here. It's 2:21 to go in the first half, so we'll get you likely get you the finish
of that ball game over in Frankfort between Axtell and Valley Heights in a 1-point affair right now. 16-5 here. Clay Center with the 11-point lead. It will be Riley County's basketball on the sideline. Coach Harold Oliver calling that timeout. 2:21 left, second period. Clay Center stays man-to-man, and they'll guard across the court. They inbound from the sideline. Wagner deep in the backcourt to Morgan Vargo. Up the floor, Thomas wants to clear it out, and Maddie Craig will defend there. Cross it comes. Thomas still with a dribble. 5 count is on. Craig really shadowing right now. Thomas all the way to the lane. Poked away by Crimmins and picked up by Edwards. Great defense by the junior, Jaden Crimmins, that time. Down the court, Franson looks in the block. Skips it left instead to Mullen. Addy will hold at the top of the key. And now put that dribble down and give it away right to Franson. Back to Mullen. 1:50 to go, first half. Clay Center with an 11-point lead. High post, Edwards. Claire looks at a three, doesn't take it. To Franson. Holds right side. Now back out deep for Edwards. Clara hands it off to Mullen. 1:35 remains in this half. Clay Center has an 11-point lead, 16-5. Edwards with it out top. Right and deep to Franson. Now she'll dribble to the point. Riley County stays in a 2-3 zone. Now Edwards comes from the baseline out top. Skips it on the wing right to Craig. Looking to the corner. Nothing there. Now skips it back across to Franson. 1:13 remains, second period. Again, we'll get you to the finish of that ball game in Frankfort at the close of this half. We're down to 1:05 remaining. Here's Edwards, right side wing and deep for Franson. Clay Center leading by 11 here, working clock down. They took over possession with 2 minutes, and we're down to 58. And Clay Center's moved with motion, has not been really committed to looking toward a shot. Coach Harold Oliver down by 11, up talking to his team, and Clay Center's just going to hold the basketball right now. 42 to work. I love the relaxed nature of the Tasmanian Devil, Addie Mullen, is never relaxed on a basketball floor except in this position. 34 seconds. She's got the ball on her hip and leaning on it with her off arm. Down to 28. Looking over the sideline. Riley County is stepping out a bit now with 22 seconds. Down to 20. Mullen puts the dribble down. Vargo out on her with 15. They'll go for a final shot. Out top is Edwards. Clara hands it off to Addie, left side. Now backs it out with 7, with 6. Looks right to Franson with 4, with 3. Edwards has a good look for 3 at the buzzer and bangs it home. Clara Edwards with 13 first half points, and the Lady Tigers will take a 14-point lead going into halftime. Halftime break is here. Gives us a chance to check in with a close one over in Frankfort with Phil Casper.
All right, Rock, thanks. Just had 2 free throws missed by Bryson Kenworthy. He had a real opportunity with his team up by 3 and couldn't capitalize. So Axtell will have the ball. 2:43 left in the game. 42-39, Valley Heights leads. Hunter Cook has it at the point. Busing, where they are out on him quick, and now Axtell loses the basketball. Busing going inside to Porting, and Porting couldn't hold on to it. Quinn Busing, 8 threes in this game right now. Valley Heights with it. Here's a 3 ball for Valley Heights. Yes! From Valley Heights, Trey Martin hits a 3, and it's 45-39. Here comes Axtell. Busing on the wing to Cook. Up top, 2-10. Busing underneath, Porting. He hangs on to that one. Up off glass and good. Nice look from Quinn Busing to Jonah Porting. And it's a 4-point game, 45-41. Since that timeout in the first quarter by Coach Adam Schreiner, Valley Heights has not trailed. They went on a 10-0 run after that timeout and has not trailed again. Full timeout on the floor. Minute 46 left in the ball game, 45-41. Valley Heights leads when we come back.
TSI Kansas now offers 24/7 road service for your repair needs. You can rely on TSI to get you back on the road and at a fair price. Whether it's tires, brakes, or engine trouble, our skilled mechanics can get you back in the field or on the road. So if you find yourself broke down on the road or on the farm, call TSI Kansas, your local full-service diesel repair shop. 785-632-5183.
service, selection, and value for your hard-earned dollar. I don't know many people that don't appreciate those things. At Wall Street Value and Clay Center, we service what we sell. We take pride in our large selection of major appliances from General Electric and Whirlpool, and you get great savings on new, scratch and dent, and used appliances. Call us at 785-632-2851 or stop in 7 days a week in downtown Clay Center.
Out of the timeout, Valley Heights has possession. They lead 4 with 1:46. Inbounds to Martin. Up top, O'Toole. Beardsley holds on the wing. Now he dribbles back up. Left side, O'Toole. Up top to Beardsley. Beardsley directing traffic. Now he goes left. O'Toole, left baseline. He's going to come back up. Axtell rather still in that zone. A loose 1-2-2 zone. Now they'll come out man-to-man. Near Steele at the top of the key. Beardsley hangs on to it with 1:15. O'Toole in the far left corner. Now up top. Oh, they've got Beardsley all by himself under the basket, and they don't see him. And now a foul's going to be called. It'll be 1-1. And that'll be Evan Haynes standing at the stripe. Minute 5, 45-41. Evan Haynes shooting 1-1. First free throw up and down. Evan Haynes, a 6'1" sophomore, gives his team a 5-point lead. Second free throw up, rims out, rebound to Axtell. It's Jonah Porting out of there with it. Down under a minute. Here comes Quinn Busing. He's got 8 threes on the game. Nearly loses the ball. Nice defense by O'Toole. Back on his feet quickly to save that three. Busing had it, but O'Toole just too quick. Man-to-man defense. Here's Cook driving right side and has it ripped out of his hand, but he's going to be fouled on the shot. As Trey Martin ripped that ball out of his hands, they're going to call the foul. Now they will call that on Martin. So that'll be his third. That's going to send Hunter Cook to the line shooting 2. First free throw from Cook. No, rims out. And Hunter Cook, 4 points in this game, all of those in that first half. One more from Cook. That one's good. Substitution now for Axtell. Nate Busing will come out. Derek Busing in. And a full court press on from Axtell with 45 seconds left. It's 46-42. Ball in to Martin. Back over to Haynes. To Beardsley across the timeline, and Beardsley's going to be fouled immediately by Derek Busing. Actually, we're going to call it on Hunter Cook, so that's going to send Cameron Beardsley to the line. And he will now shoot 2. First free throw, no, back iron. Beardsley will have one more to give his team a 5-point lead. Second one. That's off back iron. Rebound Quinn Busing. Still a 4-point game with 35 seconds. 46-42. Here comes Busing, and now a timeout as Busing crosses the timeline. 32 seconds left. 46-42. Valley Heights leads when we come back.
Central Valley Ag is constantly growing to meet member needs. Process Manager James Krackemeyer sees it in the feed mill.
When I started at the co-op, we had 2 mills in our system. Today, we've merged with other companies, so there's a lot of locations.
Mill Manager Ryan Lundeen says there's one focus, meeting the needs and demands of the co-op's farmer owners.
We're in the customer service industry, so seeing our customers happy is the ultimate goal.
Find all the products, services, and locations on the Central Valley Ag website, cvacoop.com. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
If you're itemizing deductions, Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy can provide you with a history report at your request. They'll print out your prescription list that you had filled or refilled with them in the past year for your convenience. And this service is absolutely free. It's just another reason to make Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy your prescription and health headquarters. They're always there for you.
46-42. It'll be Axtell basketball with 32 seconds left. Quinn Busing, 8 threes. He had 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 4 in the third, and has 1 in the fourth. He has 27 points. Axtell gets it in to Busing, knocked out by Cameron Beardsley. Nice defense. They're trying to set Busing up in the corner for a 3 ball. Valley Heights, they are quickly out on Busing, and now thrown away, nearly thrown away, saved by Cook over the timeline. Back in, Porting, 3, right wing, misses everything, out of bounds. It'll go to Valley Heights, and that is not the shot that Axtell wanted, and Coach Jason Tynan letting his team have it. That is not what they were looking for. So full court press on. Valley Heights will shoot 2 on the foul, which Axtell will do immediately and send Cameron Beardsley to the line. He missed his last 2, and now with 22 seconds left, he's got a chance to hit 2 more. 46-42. Beardsley shooting 2. First one up and in. 6-foot sophomore has 11 points, and he'll have 1 more. Valley Heights has gone up 5. And now Jason Tynan will take another timeout. 22 seconds left, 47-42, 30-second timeout. Back after this.
Defend, rebound, pass the ball, and score. Basketball's a simple game. Insurance is too when you turn to me, your local Farm Bureau agent, Justin Tadman in Clay Center. I'm your go-to agent for farm, auto, home, life, and business insurance. So no matter what life brings, you'll be ready with a game plan that meets all your coverage needs. Give us a call at 785-632-2585. I make insurance a layup. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
Out of the timeout, Cameron Beardsley will have 1 more. Valley Heights has taken a 5-point lead, 22.5 seconds left. They're still about a minute out from the return to the Tiger girls game. Trying to get you the finish of this one. Beardsley's second is strong into the hands of Busing. 20 seconds down court. It's Cook in the lane, driving, kicks it to Busing for 2. No, short, rebound loose, and a foul is going to be called. That's on Axtell on the rebound. That foul is going to be called on Hunter Cook. So we will walk to the other end, and Cole Coggins will shoot 2. 13.3 seconds left in this 5th place boys matchup. Coggins' free throw is going to be strong, and Valley Heights has had a chance to put this thing out of reach, and Coach Adam Schreiner is just pacing right now. Second free throw on the way, and that one's good. So Coggins hits 1, and it's a 6-point game with 13 seconds left. Here's Busing down court. His 9th three-pointer, no, off the mark, and he's going to foul Kenworthy immediately with 7.4 seconds. And, Rocky, I think that's pretty much going to do it as Valley Heights has taken a 6-point lead. Bryson Kenworthy will come down and shoot 2. Valley Heights will keep everyone back. So we'll watch these free throws, see what Kenworthy can do. Free throw up, misses. And again, Rock, we've watched this happen time and again, teams and free throws. We watched the Valley Heights girls lose a game because of that against Centralia. And Kenworthy hits his second. So Bryson Kenworthy gives his team a 7-point lead, 7 seconds left. Valley Heights is going to win it. They'll take 5th in this TVL tournament. They win it 49-42. Let's send you back to Rocky Downing.
All right, Flip, thanks. Great call there. Good ball game between those two in the TVL for 5th place. Again, Valley Heights will take 5th with that win over Axtell in what was a game right down to the wire. Clay Center's come out and got a bucket from Addie Mullen, so they lead now 21-5, a 16-point lead, and now a steal by Lexi Leiby. 3-on-1, lob down court. Here's Edwards, step through, right side, up off the glass. No, they're going to call a blocking foul before, or was it on the shot or before the shot? That's the question. And it is on the baseline, no shot. So it will be out of bounds to Clay Center with a 16-point lead here, early stages of the third quarter. Next up in Frankfort will be third place matchup on the way, a boys matchup for third, and then, of course, the championship games at 6 and at 7:30. So stick with us here on 100.9 for coverage of the TVL. And here in Hillsboro, the Lady Tigers out to a 16-point lead. Riley County playing man-to-man. Addie Mullen with the dribble out top. Gets it off now to Aaron Hamill. Hamill gives it to the top of the key. Franson has it. Haley will back it out with the dribble. And now hands it away to Mullen. 6:17 to go. We're in the third quarter. Clay Center leads it by 16, 21-5. Mullen looking to pass down low. It's covered up on Edwards. Now right and deep to Leiby. Lexi, dribble penetrates to the glass, trying to kick it to Edwards, and is fouled on the pass across the lane. And the basketball will go to Clay Center again on the baseline. Third foul called against Sarah Thomas in the game. Thompson with the foul, and Clay Center back with the basketball. Here's Franson inside, and she's fouled by Oliver. And Haley Franson headed to the free throw stripe. So Thompson fouling. The Clay Center got it back. Now Oliver called for her second foul. And at the stripe is Franson. First free throw, rims out. Of course, these two teams will see each other potentially again. Riley County will host the 3A sub-state that Clay Center will be playing in this year. Franson missed on the first of two free throws. And the second charity's up, and it's strong. Rebound tipped around and pulled away by Wagner of Riley County. Just under 6 to work, third quarter. Falcons with the basketball. Clay Center defending man-to-man. Right and deep it goes to Vargo. Vargo has it poked away by Mullen. Now Vargo right baseline and runs right through Haley Franson, and it's an offensive charge called against Vargo. Mullen was pressuring her to the right side, and Franson really held her ground there on the baseline, and Vargo trying to get by Mullen ran right through Haley Franson, who draws the charge, and Clay Center has it back. 5:44 to go in this third, and they lead 21-5 right now. Mullen walks it up the floor. Vargo out. And the shot in the lane, good looking low. Clara Edwards with 15 now for the Lady Tigers. Here's Wagner right and deep. Wagner works it out top, now spins it back to the right. Off to Oliver. Addie puts the dribble down, hands it away to Vargo. Riley County has been so good this year. Blocking foul now on Franson. 23-5, Clay Center leads it. Riley County has been so good this year. Stayed ranked. They battled Clay Center to 46-38 ball game in the den. This has been all Clay Center, and they've held Riley County now scoreless. I mean, get this. They didn't score in the first quarter until 58 seconds left. They did not score in the second quarters. 8 minutes there. Add 3 more on top of that. That's 11 straight minutes Riley County has been held scoreless. Here's a drive by Vargo. Shot blocked by Hamill. Picked up by Edwards. Clay Center has it back with an 18-point advantage. 5 minutes to work here in the third. Lob down low. Hamill wide open. Shot up. Missing, though. And the rebound to Burton. May have been blocked from behind by Oliver. Burton brings it up the court herself. Edwards out on her. Ames Burton looking for a screen. Now it's Mullen on her. Now on the sideline, Wagner. Double teamed to the lane. Stripped through by Brummett. Up and nearly getting the shot was Jessie Brummett. She will be at the line to shoot 2. She had all 5, or has all 5, of Riley County's points in this game thus far. Clay Center led 11-5 after one quarter, 19-5 at halftime, and now leads 23-5, but Brummett is at the stripe to shoot 2. 4:36 remains, third quarter. First free throw up and rattling in there. Good soft touch by the sophomore, who has 6 now. Brummett will have one more coming. 4:36 left third, 23-6 Clay Center. Free throw up, rattling off this time. Burton battles for the board, but Maddie Craig able to pull it away, and Clay Center has it back. Mullen will walk it up the floor, man-to-man by Riley County in the second half. Clay Center stretched their lead out to 18, now by 17 with the basketball. Maddie Craig to the post. Edwards back to the bucket. Goes through two defenders, but is called for an offensive charge. And they'll send it back the other direction. Coach Jeff Edwards with a wry smile on his face to the official. Clara went through two defenders. There wasn't really much contact either way, but an offensive charge is called in the drop step, and the basketball goes back to Riley County. Reagan Henry in for the Lady Tigers. Hamill defending on the inbounds. Brummett has it. Now stops in the backcourt. Give it away to Wagner. Craig pressuring there. Now handed outside to Reagan Henry. With the basketball is McGuire. McGuire stops on the wing right. Kick out deep to Brummett. She has all 6 of Riley County's points in this game. There's 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's a 3 ball on its way from Wagner, no good. Brummett the rebound, out to Vargo. Right back in the lane, and a foul against Hamill down inside the paint, trying to defend the post against Brummett. Third foul on Aaron Hamill. 3:52 remains third quarter. They're in between games over in Frankfurt at the TVL tournament. The next matchup will be a third-place boys matchup between the Blue Valley Rams, and they'll take on Centralia. Out top it comes to Thompson. Drives the lane, hangs in the paint. Nice shot by Thompson, and she has her first bucket of the ball game. Clay Center's lead is 15 with 3:43 to go. Long way in this game. It feels comfortable for Clay Center, but, they've only scored 23 themselves. Riley County's been held to 8 overall. The lead is 15. Here's Reagan Henry out top on the side. Knocked away by McGuire. Reach and foul called against Riley County. Second foul on McGuire. Into the game for Riley County will be Ashton Colt. 23-8. Clay Center with a 15-point lead over Riley County. 3.5 to go, third quarter. Reagan Henry with it. Left side, nearly taken away by Vargo. Now Mullen dances her way in the lane. Kick out for Maddie Craig. She'll attack the paint all the way to the glass. Stripped away, but a foul is called. It'll be the 16th foul on Riley County. 5 whistled against Clay Center in the half. So both teams nearing the bonus. 3:17 to work, third quarter. Inbounding will be Edwards, left of the window. Lob out deep for Mullen. Addie lets it bounce, now picks it up and hands it off to Aaron Hamill. Mullen to Edwards, strong to the glass, and a blocking foul now against Riley County, and Clara Edwards will be at the stripe shooting 2. 3:09 remains, third period. 23-8 ball game. Edwards with 15 points. She had 13 at the halftime break. And now will step to the stripe with a chance to shoot 2 more. Edwards will step to the line here. Again, 2 free throws coming. Misses on the first. And we'll have 1 more on the way. 3:09 left, third quarter. Again, a 15-point advantage for Clay Center in this third period. Edwards, free throw up, and this one's good. She is 4 of 5 at the stripe and now has 16 points in the game. Marcy Hamill back in. Will substitute in for older sister Erin Hamill. 24-8 the ball game. 16-point Lady Tiger advantage. Entry pass to Thompson in the backcourt. Guarded there by Maddie Craig. 3:05 in the third. 24-8. Clay Center leads it. Thompson freed up with a screen by Culp. Kicks it outside to Oliver. Now it's Marcy Hamill on Thompson in the corner to Culp to the post. Oliver back to the bucket, trying to back her way in with the left hand up. No. Rebound batted around loose and to the baseline. No one can come up with it. It will be off of Riley County. 24-8. Maddie Craig, Reagan Henry were scrambling for it, and I thought they had touched it. The official was right there on the play, so they must just not have gotten to it. It's off of Riley County. Clay Center has it back, leading by 16. High post Edwards, 2.5 to go, third period. Drive to Edwards all the way to the glass, and she is fouled by Oliver. And they cleared it out with a high post play, and Clara Edwards back to the free throw stripe. The sophomore has 16 today. Winner of this game will play at 4 o'clock tomorrow for the Trojan Classic Championship against the winner of Heston and Eureka. Edwards knocks in the first free throw and has 17 now. Jesse Brummett has 6 of the 8 points scored by Riley County. Claire Edwards with 17 of the 25 scored for Clay Center. 2:28 remains in the third. Edwards buries both and has 18 now in the game. And Claire Edwards now 6 of 7 from the free throw stripe. Mullen gets a breather. Lexi Lively is in. Clay Center with the full court pressure, up by 18. It matches their biggest lead of this game. Vargo back to Brummett. Lob down the right sideline. Vargo with it. Chased by Lively. Now cuts her off. She'll pick up dribble. Kick it left to Thompson. Can shoot it from anywhere. Vargo's got a good look for three. Right wing. It's strong. Weak side rebound. Wagner. Kick back out to Thompson. There's a look for three. A good look for Thompson. It's strong. Rebound tipped around by Hamill. Picked up by Lexi Lively. Now to Reagan Henry. 2 minutes left, third quarter. Clay Center has an 18-point lead, 26-8. To Lively left side and deep. Vargo out on her. High post, Marcy Hamill. Dribbles toward the paint. Double team. Now kick out to Lively. She'll take it strong toward the lane. And we have a reach-in foul called on Riley County. A 1-and-1 chance for the junior Lexi Lively. Made 1 of 2 at the stripe in the first half. 26-8 the score. When they're set to go in that third game of the day in Frankfurt, we will get you look-ins and then take you there live for the remainder of the afternoon and early evening, and then we'll join you again with the Clay Center Tiger boys during the championship game of the TVL. Lively makes the first, misses on the second. Lexi now with 2 points in the game. The lead is 19 for Clay Center with 1:45 to go in the third. Brummett left and deep for Thompson. She'll work it right with the dribble, directs traffic, now crosses over against Maddie Craig, still at the point beyond the arc. They lob it down low. Here's Brummett. Ball batted away by Edwards, and a reach-in foul called on Clara. The sophomore will pick up, I believe, her second. Actually, that's the third. They had the offensive charge there earlier, so 3 fouls on Edwards. 1:32 to go, third quarter. It's a 19-point lead for Clay Center. Now, Jaden Crimmins will check in, and Edwards with 3 fouls will come out. 27-8. Thompson inbounds, lobs it out deep for Wagner. Danny puts the dribble down, Henry on her. Skip pass left, goes to Thompson. Drives toward the lane, left-handed floaters up strong. Weak side rebound, Brummett. She makes the shot, but is fouled by Marcy Hamill before she was able to take it back up. And that'll put Brummett at the line for a 1-and-1. 2 of 3 at the stripe, has 6 points in the game. 1:24 left, third quarter, 27-8. Lady Tigers the lead, Brummett with a 1-and-1 chance. Both teams in the bonus through the remainder of this half. And the first free throw is up and in. Brummett at 5'10". Nice soft touch with the basketball, strong inside the lane. She now has 7 points in the contest. Mullen back in. Craig will come out. The lead is 18 for Clay Center with 1:24 to go, third quarter. Free throw up, free throw good. 2 for 2 at the stripe this trip, 4 of 5 in the game, and now 9 points for Brummett. 27-10, Clay Center leads. We're at 1:20 to go, third quarter. Addie Mullen brings it across. High post to Crimmins. Jaden turns, squares it up against Ames Burton. Free throw line. Lively on her drive to the paint, going to the lane. Took steps before she put the dribble down, and Clay Center turns it back over. $1:09 to go, third. Clay Center up by 17 here in the semifinals of the Hillsborough Trojan Classic. Here's Thompson, guarded by Lively. Now brings it across. Weaves her way toward the point. Now kicks it off to Brummett. In the corner right, it goes for Burton. Ames, skip pass left side. Vargo, good look at a 3-ball, and it rattles out. Brummett, the offensive board, back up and good, and a chance at a 3-point play for Brummett. She makes it off the glass after the offensive clean, and then she gets the foul as well. That foul was on Lexi Lively, her first. Edwards, Aaron Hamill, Haley Franson, Maddie Craig back in, and Addie Mullen stays in. At the free throw stripe, trying to convert an old-fashioned 3 is Jessie Brummett. The lead down to 15 for Clay Center, and she has that soft touch again. She's made 6 of 7 at the stripe, now has 10 points in the game. And Clay Center's lead is 14, 27-13. Here's Mullen out deep for Edwards. Right, it goes to Franson. To the post. Mullen posting up, goes strong, can't hit the lay-in. Battle for the loose ball. It's a jump ball arrow that goes to Riley County. And Mullen, a deep sigh coming out of the lane. A bucket she would plan to make most times, but that one went strong. We have an update in the SIT. Abilene playing Andover today and down by 8, 39-31. Here's Thompson. Step back, thought about a three, couldn't get it away. Here's Brummett, strong to the paint again, and up off the glass and good, and Brummett's having a game. 12 points now for Brummett with 6 seconds to go. Clay Center's lead is down to 12, down to 3, now 2. They need a shot. Franson, shot block on the 3 attempt to end the quarter. 27-15, Clay Center's 18-point lead down to 12 as we go to the final 8 minutes here in Hillsboro. Stay with us. We're back in just a moment.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
The Citizens National Bank has a long history of supporting the students of our community, on the mat, on the court, and in the classroom. We are strongly committed to our youth now and in the future. Our support doesn't stop there even when the season is over or when the school year ends. We believe in the value of higher education that is building our future leaders of our country. The CNB offers the student checking. This account will help transition students from being high schoolers to attending any college or other career-driven path. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
They are nearing tip-off over in the third-place matchup on that boys' side, where the Blue Valley Rams will take on Centralia. Here, the Lady Tigers are headed to the final quarter. They had an 18-point lead they had built up, and it's down to 12 as Jesse Brummett is starting to put on a show for Riley County. 13 points for Brummett. I think I said 12. She has 13. Clay Center's led by Clara Edwards, 18 in the game thus far. 27-15. Clay Center by a dozen with the basketball to begin the fourth. Edwards all the way to the glass is fouled by Brummett, and that's 2 more free throws coming for Edwards. The 6-foot sophomore has hit 6 of 7 at the line thus far. 7:49 remains in the ball game. Again, they're nearing tip-off in Frankfort. We will get you look-ins there and then take you for full coverage once this game wraps. Edwards knocks down her seventh out of 8 free throw attempts, and the lead is 13 now for Clay Center, 19 for Edwards. 1 more free throw coming. This one rims off. Rebound, Aaron Hamill. Stick back bucket. Won't roll in. Ames Burton now clears it away. A 13-point Lady Tiger advantage. 7:41 to go here in the fourth. Thompson brings it across against Mullen. Lob out deep. Brummett kind of rolled her ankle and went to the ground. She is back up. Appears to be okay. Well, kind of favoring that ankle. And she may kind of taking stock of where she's at. Kind of jab stepped and that ankle really rolled. She went to the ground. She's going to stay in the game, though. 7:28 to go. Riley County's basketball. Thompson out top, takes the 3, steps to the paint, backspins. Now gives it off out top to Vargo. Jump pass to Brummett. Hamill out on her. Here's Burton in the corner against Edwards. Smothered by Edwards. Trying to get rid of it. Does so out deep to Vargo. Now right to Thompson. Mullen out defending there. A double screen coming for Thompson. She goes away from it to the baseline. Muscles one up. No. Rebound battled for and ripped down by Clara Edwards. Clay Center gets it back. Long down court pass. Maddie Craig will attack with the left hand. Up off the window and good. The sophomore with 4. Took it right at Addie Oliver and was able to get it with the left, the opposite hand, up off the glass and in. 6:50 left, fourth quarter. Here's Thompson, stopping on a dime, lobbing it low. Brummett takes it toward the paint. Kick out. Vargo will look for the 3 ball. Just rimming out. Long rebound, tracked down by Clara Edwards. And I don't keep individual rebounds, but she has got to be on a double-double right now. 30-15, Clay Center has doubled up the score again. Their lead 15, 6:28 to go here in the contest. And now a foul out deep on Vargo, and Edwards will have a chance for the double bonus. 18 points in the correction, 19 in the game now for Clara. And 2 free throws coming here. 6:25 to work, fourth quarter. This is a double bonus, 2 free throws. First one is good. So Edwards has hit 8 of 10 from the stripe. 8 of her now 20 points in the game. Ashton Culp in. Burton will come out for Riley County. Edwards steps back up, toes the line for the second free throw to give her 21, and it does for the game. 9 of 11 in this ball game from the free throw stripe for Edwards. 6:25 to work in the ball game. 32-15. Clay Center leads it. It's Riley County's basketball. Full court pressure by Clay Center. A little token pressure here. More of a zone press than the hard man-to-man they were in earlier. Brummett has it in the front court. Right side it goes. Vargo out deep. Ball fake. Now kicks to the corner for Wagner. Thought about a 3. Mullen out there, though, defending. Wagner turns, spins, gives it off to Oliver. Jaden Crimmins defending there. Now caught without a dribble. Mullen reaches in and called for the foul. Tied it up. It came across the arm to do so. The lead is 17 for Clay Center with 6:04 to go in the ball game. It'll be Riley County at the free throw stripe now. Addie Oliver will have a chance at a 1-and-1. 9th team foul against Clay Center, so both teams in the double bonus from here on out. Free throw from Oliver is strong. Rebound ripped away inside by Aaron Hamill. Off to Mullen. Just under 6 to go here in the fourth. Clay Center has a lead of 32-15 in the basketball. Hamill to Craig. Maddie right back to Mullen now. Weave out top by the Lady Tigers. The corner left. Craig attacks the lane again in her third lay-in of the ball game. 2.5 court set in this quarter. And Clay Center's lead is back to 19 now, 34-15. Brummett, the dribble against Hamill. Picks it up to Vargo. Ball fake, steps into the lane. Lost it for a moment, kicks it out to Oliver. 5:25 to work. Now Edwards the steal and the run out. Clara Edwards with 21 in a game, make it 20. Oh, she misses the left-handed lay-in. Easiest shot she's had today, and Clara Edwards just left it short. Down the court quickly, Vargo thought about a 3, couldn't get set. To the lane it comes. Now Brummett steps through and lays another one in. She has 15 points. Clay Center's lead is 17 with 5 minutes to go in this contest. Trying to get back to the championship again here in Hillsboro. 4:54 left. Mullen hands it off to Hamill. And now to Craig. Now to Mullen. High post. Edwards dumped down low. Aaron Hamill with the left hand on the right side. That is the first bucket of the day for Hot Hand Hamill. Great dish from Clara Edwards. 4:41 left here in the fourth. We'll get a timeout. Lady Tigers leading by 19.
All of us at United Bank and Trust would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone in the community for your support and business over the past year. It is our pleasure to be part of the communities we serve, and we are thankful for the relationships we have built and continue to build. Best wishes to you all for 2019 to be a year filled with happiness, success, and good health. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's a new year for a new chance for new internet. Make your New Year's resolution for faster internet come true with Twin Valley Pulse Internet. From working at home, gaming, communication, and entertainment, Pulse Gig Internet is what you want. Get lightning fast, reliable internet service for only $99.95 a month. No contracts and no phone line are required. Having the fastest provider might be your ticket to the coolest kid on the block status. Call Twin Valley to find out more at 800-515-3311.
4:41 left here in the fourth, 36-17 ball game. It's Clay Center with the 19-point advantage. Riley County will have the basketball out of the timeout. Lady Tigers have Mullen and Hamill, Crimmins, Craig, and Edwards on the floor. Vargo with it for Riley County. Lobs to the post. It's taken away by Edwards. Outlet pass. Here comes Maddie Craig. One-on-one with Colt back. Craig takes it up and finishes in traffic. She has 8 now. And another assist for Clara Edwards on the kickout. Mad Dog with 8, 6 here in this fourth quarter, 38-17. Clay Center now with their biggest lead at 21. Ames Burton hands it outside to Vargo. He'll move it out top, gives it away to McGuire. Midway point, fourth quarter. Clay Center leading 38-17. Here's Wagner to the lane. Shot short, rebound, Culp in low. Now lobs it back out deep. Crimmins near steal. McGuire has it. Vargo a look at three on the left wing, and this one she splashes in. Vargo with her first bucket of the contest. It's 38-20 with 3:44 to go. She had a couple rattle in and rattle out. She was due to have one fall in. Here's Edwards out top. Handoff to Craig again to the glass. Maddie strong this time on the lane. Good take. Unable to finish inside. 38-20. Clay Center leads it. They are underway in Frankfort. Valley Heights and Axtell tied at 2 to start that ball game again. They're just getting that first quarter started. We'll head that way following the Lady Tigers matchup here. They lead by 18. Here's Vargo deep left. Backing it out. Now to the corner for McGuire. Looking inside. Here's Burton. Double team. Tipped away. Picked up. And a foul called as Ashton Culp took it up. And she will step to the stripe to shoot 2. That is the fourth foul on Clara Edwards in the game, who has had a huge ball game. 21 for the sophomore. And Culp at the line knocks in the first of 2. Haley Franson, Reagan Henry back in for the Lady Tigers. Out will come Addie Mullen, Aaron Hamill. With 3:07 left in this game, and Clay Center leading by 17 right now. Free throw up and rims off. Burton, stick back, no. Rebound tipped around. Crimmins pulls it out of there and gives it off to Reagan Henry. Reagan up the floor with it. Long down court pass. Edwards rips it through toward the paint, cut off and backs it out and lobs it out deep for Craig. Under 3 to go. Edwards in the corner for 3, short. Rebound. Franson keeps it alive, but it's picked up by Culp of Riley County. Under 3 to go. 38-21. Clay Center leading by 17. Thompson left on the wing. Vargo. Ball fake and drive to the glass. Takes it up strong just off the rim short. Maddie Craig out of there with it, and she's got a run out. Mag Dog to get to double digits with this lay-in, and she will. Maddie Craig has 10, 8 in this quarter alone, and the lead back to 19. And a substitution, a timeout just for substitution for Clay Center. So Craig's first career double-digit performance, 40-21. Clay Center leading Riley County by 19. And now we are going to take an official timeout. Let's check in and see. I know they're early in the game, but check in with Phil Casper over in Frankfort.
Well, we are early, but it's been all Blue Valley. They went on a 10-0 run and are up 10-4 right now. They fell behind early. Another 3 from Blue Valley. Lane Peters hit 1. Cole Montgomery has hit another. Brody Barr just missed one. It is 10-4. 3:32 left in the first. Blue Valley lead now 12-4 off the Cole Montgomery deuce. 12-4, Blue Valley up on Centralia.
40-21 here. Flip, as always, thanks. We'll take you over to that game and to more coverage of the TVL throughout the afternoon and evening, and then we'll have dual coverage again when Clay Center boys. The Tigers tonight playing Remington at 7:30 over at the Tabor Gymnasium. 2:28 to go. Clay Center leads it. Out of the timeout, Zoe Ald is in with Reagan Henry, Jaden Crimmins, Haley Franson, and Lexi Libey. Here's a lob in a corner for Burton. Takes the 2 ball, steps it into the paint, kicks it out right side. McGuire right back in low. Good defense by Ald, and it's tipped away to Jaden Crimmins. Now Libey up the court with it. Across the timeline. Throws it right wing, looking for Henry, and it's knocked out of bounds off of Vargo. 2:06 to work. It will be Clay Center's basketball on the sideline. Marcy Hamill checking in for the Lady Tigers. That'll let the senior Haley Franson come out. So it's Ald, Crimmins, Marcy Hamill, Libey, and Henry inbounding. Reagan looking inside, skips it across. Here's Crimmins, hands it off to Libey toward the lane, takes it up to the left, can't get it down. Ald battles for the ball, keeps it alive. And now diving for it is Crimmins and Libey, but it's Thompson out of there for Riley County. Just under 2 to go in the fourth. 40-21. Oliver to Thompson. Crosses over, back to Oliver in the corner. Skip pass outside. Wagner, good look for 3 for Riley County. Rims off. Rebound inside. Here's Culp. Back up strong. Won't go. Rebound Marcy Hamill. Falls to the ground. There's a foul called. Let's see who it goes against. 2 or 3 players in the area. And they call this on Zoe Ald. And Zoe looks around and says, kind of a dog pile fell together, and they picked one body out of the pile for the foul, and it's all. So the senior with a little grin on her face as Danny Wagner gets a chance to go to the stripe here for Riley County. Free throw is up and rimmed in. Her first point of the day. Clay Center leads by 18. Lady Tigers bring Maddie Fitzenmeyer in. That'll let Lexi Leiby come out. And those sophomores and juniors on the court, along with the senior Zoe Ald right now. 17-point lead. Wagner hit both. Here's Reagan Henry with it. Off to Crimmins. 1:25 left in the fourth. Around to Fitzenmeyer. Ball fakes it, looks inside. Crimmins has it. Now skips it right to Reagan Henry. She's got to look at three. Now fakes it, doesn't take it. Gets it outside to Marcy Hamill. She'll take it toward the wing right. 1:10 to go. Looking to the post. All trying to set up in the lane there. Now the ball tipped away for a moment. Crimmins picks it up. Out to the right wing. Hamill into the paint. All. Kick out top. Reagan Henry. A good look for two. It's short. Rebound. Crimmins again. Now she'll muscle it up and can't get it down. Oliver tries for the board, and it's knocked out of bounds off of Riley County. 54 seconds remains here in the fourth. Clay Center up by 17. Henry will inbound. They get it to Ald in the corner. Zoe out deep for Marcy Hamill. Now looking to go back to Reagan Henry in the corner. She has it. Crosses over toward the paint, drives it, kicks it out deep for Fitzenmeyer. 43 to work. Clay Center with the basketball. And about to put another win in the column and head to the finals tomorrow. Here's Reagan Henry. Good ball fake and drive and finish inside. The sophomore Reagan Henry got the defender up on their toes and then drove by and finished in traffic inside. 42-23. Oliver, right wing deep. Ball fake by Emma Bonenblust, but a travel call on that fake. And Clay Center gets it back with 20 seconds remaining. So Clay Center knows they'll play in the championship tomorrow. That will be against the winner of Heston and Eureka, both state-ranked teams. This girls' bracket is loaded. That'll be a 4 o'clock scheduled start tomorrow as Clay Center just hangs onto the basketball and winds the clock down. They're going to win it here. 42-23 is your final. The Lady Tigers over Riley County. The Falcon girls will drop into the third-place matchup. That game is scheduled to be played for third place at 1 o'clock tomorrow here in this high school gym against the loser of Heston and Eureka. Riley County was led by Jesse Brummett. Big game, 15 points. The Lady Tigers get 21 from Clara Edwards, 10 from Maddie Craig, 5 for Addie Mullen, 2 for Aaron Hamill, and 2 for Lexi Leiby and Reagan Henry. And the Lady Tigers win it again, 42-23, your final here. They'll play the championship again here in Hillsboro tomorrow afternoon. Right now, we're going to take you back over to Franklin.